Hello, welcome to Hellfire on the C64, and this was released by Martech in 1988. And, well, let's get started. So you take control of your helicopter, and right away I think you can see it's a bit of a Afterburner knockoff. And I reviewed the C64 UK version of Afterburner a while back and give it nothing out of 10 because that's all it deserved. And well, this game it came out around at the same time, and I didn't own it back in the day, but I would have preferred it over Afterburner. I think it's clearly more technically competent than Afterburner was on the C64, but yeah, unfortunately the gameplay isn't really much better. The gameplay in all these sorts of games is pretty light. At the end of the day, you're really just moving a crosshair over the enemies and they blow up, and that's pretty much the gameplay. Just avoid any missiles that get fired towards you, but there's not really much more the gameplay has to offer. It's always a case of just sort of whizzing through the graphics, and then the coin op, that's great. It's got nice graphics, and you know, it's a great feeling of immersion, especially if you're sitting in the cockpit version. But once you start converting it to, you know, especially the 8-bit systems, you kind of lose all those impressive graphics, and it starts to expose how limited the gameplay is. So yeah, I mean, graphically I think it's a lot better than Afterburner was, and I am going to compare it to Afterburner rather than Thunderblade, because the gameplay of Thunderblade has got a bit more variety and it doesn't play quite the same. But the gameplay in Afterburner is pretty similar to this. But the graphics are much more detailed in this, although it does have this sort of weird stepping effect when you bank the helicopter, because all the objects remain vertical. You get, yeah, it produces this weird stepping effect. Obviously it's just a graphical simplification, but actually I think it kind of works. It does feel like you're flying over a landscape rather than just a sort of abstract mess that Afterburner was. And I like the way things explode. There's a nice explosion when the crosshairs over the or below the horizon. You'll see it a bit here. Yeah, you can see there's a nice sort of. Well, that's quite well done, I think. You can also press space to activate the turbo, which makes it go a little faster. The sound effects are alright, they're nothing special. That jingle gets quite annoying when you have a new life. Yeah, that jingle. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, it's just the gameplay, it's just dull, it's just no variety in it. I'm bored already, I'm only a couple of levels into it. So a bit of graphical variety here. We're flying through some, well, I think it's sort of fjords or something. The sound effects are okay, it's a nice helicopter sound. Some sort of muffled explosions. There's a decent enough tune on the title screen. There's some in-game music as well, which I can't remember what it's like. I'll switch it on for the next game. So it's game over. But yeah, when it comes to games like this, if you really want an Afterburner kind of game, I would recommend playing First Strike on the C64 at least. It makes much better use of the C64, and there's a bit more variety in terms of different weapons. And different missions. If you want a sort of pseudo 3D shooter, I'd recommend playing Thunderblades on the C64. If you can put up with the rather lengthy multi-load. But yeah, I wouldn't bother playing this, it's just dull. I just can't remember what the escape key is. Never mind. So I'll give Hellfire 4 out of 10. I don't think it's terrible, but it's really nothing exciting at all. It's pretty so-so. And see you in the next video.